Alright, so, welcome back everybody. We're back in 7 Days to Die. Trying things a little differently, as you can probably tell. Yeah, I turned off the comments, but don't worry about that because I have my phone here and I'm on the YouTube app. I'm hoping. Aha, yes. Yes. I have phone here. There. Crap. Yeah. Oop, yeah. Okay, so I have my phone here and I've got the comments up now, so yes, the benefits of having a smartphone. Oh crap, and the one thing I forgot to do was turn off the or turn on the fog. I still have it rendering off in the distance. Okay, what am I doing? Well, you'll notice a couple of changes here. I replaced my pistol with an SMG as I finally got the book that I needed to assemble SMGs. So now I've got one of those, and they take the same ammo, and the SMG is more powerful, so obviously I'd take that. My sledgehammer is gone. I used it all up. And as you can tell, I've been upgrading walls, floors, as much as possible. So, yes. I don't know. Oh, yes, I filled in the floor here. I don't know if I'm taking out this railing or not. I might use that as a... Since I've seen online... Oh, yes, and I replaced the big, huge open window. At least on this floor. The other two floors, or at least the next floor down, it's still kind of open. Yes. This floor here, it's completely open. I'll have to get around to sealing that up at some point. Not right now. I've opened some more of these doors and places, so I'm getting to... Ah, crap. There's the floor I was looking for. Yeah, down here. Yes, I have this, so I can come out on this awning. Got rid of the poppin' pills sign that was here, the one that was also over the ambulance bay. Put down some spike traps, although those are going to be kind of unnecessary. Made a nice little doorway. See, the reason I made the spike traps is because it's trying to increase my science skill. It says here under science, craft medical, chemical, mechanical, and trap items faster and at better quality. So gain skill by crafting them. So my stupidity, I thought, oh, I'll just craft a bunch of wooden spike traps. Those are not the kind of traps you need. You need like landmines, that kind of traps. So I didn't do shit for my science skill, but I made my miscellaneous crafting go up a bit. Oh yes, did some of that over there, put a ladder here above this dumpster as well. Get your dumb ass up on that motherfucking dumpster, you idiot. Jesus. Also started sealing up these windows up here on the top. I'm gonna have to get to finishing that at some point. Yeah. Oh, I planted some, what are these called? Blue spruce trees? Yeah, I found a couple of those, cut them down, and got seeds. So I had 4. So I have enough for each corner around the hospital property here. So, yeah, zombies are still turned off. This is how I play the game. I turn the zombies off for a while so I can build up my base, build up my defenses, and then when they're built up, then I'll turn the zombies on. And hopefully by then I have some weapons and some other stuff that I can use to defend myself, and I can just slaughter the freaking zombies and kick all kinds of ass. That's my hope. We're going to continue looting these houses, looking for the book, Mini Bikes for Dumb Shits, just as we were doing last time. Just found a white pair of shorts. Are they as good as my black shorts? They're actually better. Oh, okay, well here's the thing. It's only because of the fact... White sweatshirt. I have to take them off first. Repair. And then put them on. Yeah, now they're better. Okay. Yeah, I made myself some armor. See, they've really changed a lot since this update. It used to be that iron armor would keep you cool, and that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Some of these houses have these little wooden chests. Don't know why, but I'm not going to question it. More stuff that I can loot. And I mean, those wooden chests, oh, they don't have as much storage space as the ones that I can actually build. That's kind of lame. Well, we're just going to continue, like I said, looting, looking for the book Mini Bikes for Dumb Shits so I can craft myself a mini bike, because I probably have the materials and parts that I need. I have some headlights so I can make the handlebars. I have the leather and cotton and all that stuff I need to make the seat, and I have plenty of the pipes. Hey look, a new pistol in the toilet. So many people apparently hide pistols in their toilets. It's actually not really surprising, because that back part of the toilet, you know, the part where all the water is, you can hide a pistol in there. A pistol, a .44 Magnum. That's probably about it. Red bandana. What are those? Black cowboy boots. I got brown cowboy boots, but that's a shame, because I'd really like to wear the black ones. But the brown ones are better. And I don't have the leather to repair those. Red bandana. Repair that. I repair it and it went from going like 216 down to 182. That is lousy. Yeah, I got some pipes. It's exactly the same, so it wouldn't really be much of a difference. I have to see if I can repair those black ones. Then again, I may as well hang on to a few things for when and if my friend Phil comes to play this with me. You guys know Phil. Tried to get him over here this weekend, but he was busy doing stuff, but that's cool. I understand. That among my little circle of friends, I'm the big loser who does nothing all the time, basically. I don't go out to bars or clubs, mostly because there's no bars or clubs, any good ones at least, in the town I live in, and I don't feel like driving any big distance in order to go to the places where there are bars or clubs. Plus, I don't really like them kind of things anyways. But not only bars and clubs and stuff, I don't really, well, never mind that thing, but, my friends work jobs that demand a lot of their time. So, they don't really have time for much of anything other than work, honestly. Got a couple of schematics here. Iron gloves, which I already have. Shotgun, which I already have. And one for a sniper rifle as well, which I also know. .44 Magnum parts. I actually do have a .44 Magnum, but I don't have a whole lot of bullets for it, so I decided not to use it yet. It's sitting at home in back at the base in the Magnum chest. I should probably go to the length of putting up little signs over those chests. Which chest has what in it. Because I'm still confusing myself with that stuff. Okay. I think that was some kind of a puffer coat. So yeah. Yeah, it's a puffer coat. And it's not as good as the one that I've got, so I may as well scrap it. Plus, I think that... No, that's just cloth. I was going to say, I was hoping that was going to get me some leather. I could repair those black cowboy boots. I will be coming back for the TVs at a later time. Because right now, I'm just kind of looking for that book that I need. I'm not really in any dire need of the parts that I can get from the TVs. Have I looted in here? Looks like yes. Doors open. Well, apparently not. All these things are saying untouched. These might be chalked up on the side of glitches since they just updated the game. There's bound to be a few hiccups. So, coffee beans, turds. Well, the coffee beans ain't all that helpful, but the turds will be when I go to make some more fertilizer. And speaking of fertilizer, I have been planting some more. There's the airdrop. I've been planting some more crops. I've got one hell of a little garden going right now. Still have this gun safe here that I haven't opened up yet. I should have done that when I had my sledgehammer, but... oh well. Black t-shirt. I'm wearing a white tank top. Stupid baseball cap. I should probably head back to the house, or the hospital. Let's finish looting this house if we can. I don't have a whole lot of space left. Nothing else up here? Just a dead guy and a pile of trash? Yeah, looks like. Down the hole, down the hole. I feel like I'm playing golf, trying to get my dumbass through the frickin' hole. Okay, here's a backpack I didn't notice. Ooh, a machete. That's helpful. Or at least it will be. Alright, trophies. Okay, so let's break down doorknobs. Oh. guess we'll put that down there for now, just to... Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, like I mentioned, I was doing the farming. I did some stuff, cleared off these little planting plots, and I got the dirt all tilled up with my garden hoe. All 4 of them are like that, and as you can see, on the one over here on the far end, I've actually planted corn. And hell, it's all ready to be harvested, so I'll have to get to that later. I've got more corn growing over here. This is all fertilized, which is nice. And I've got some blueberries growing. A little bit of this is fertilized. Yeah, so I should be good on food now. As you can see down there in my hot bar, I've got some cornbread. Oh, yes, this is the garden I was talking about. I've got yuccas growing, I've got aloe vera plants, I've got cotton growing, more blueberries. I have a shitload of chrysanthemums growing around my planters, as well as some goldenrod plants. Some potatoes here. Lots of potatoes, and over here is more corn. Ooh, that one just sprung up. Yeah, like I said, got a nice big garden going here. So that's really cool. I have nothing. Okay, I have coffee beans. I've never actually planted coffee beans or whatever, so I don't even know what the plant itself looks like. I'm not big on coffee in real life, so I've never cared. Plus, in the game, all it really does is give you a caffeine buzz. It gives you some stamina. I may as well make these boiled eggs because I don't have any raw meat. I don't have any raw meat to mix with the eggs to make bacon and eggs. So, yeah. We got some wood. We got some cloth. Let me have that leather to repair them boots and see how they turn out. No. $113 versus that's still not quite as good. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, it's because the boots I'm wearing aren't at max. So, I can't repair them. I don't have the leather on me. Yeah. Well, I'm still going to hang on to these black ones because, like I said, may as well keep some stuff for Phil and anybody else who might come over and play with me. Ugh. Yes, I do have some other friends, and I kind of hope to get them on here someday, possibly. I have some more smeltables. You can't just move stuff directly in there. That kind of sucks. Okay. Pillar in my face. Okay. Yes, I've been upgrading the walls, the pillars, the floors. I did all that upstairs. I've been trying to fill in windows, as you can see here. I don't know why I'm keeping the casino tokens. They have not added the trader into the console version of the game yet, so it's pointless. Yeah. If you're wondering why that's that way, it's because this section of the wall from there over is, it starts off as wood. This one needs concrete to upgrade it. So, weird. Not a big deal though. Got some nails, some bars. food. I may as well take all these raw eggs, like I said, and make some more boiled eggs. I've got some more cornbread, and I got a lot of corn, some blueberries still. Still have a few yucca fruits. Okay. More water. Boiled eggs. Okay. Bottles. Arrowheads, feathers. Oh crap, there was something I should have put in the thing downstairs. And I'm getting myself confused here. So I've got a wrench here. It's level, what, 31? Yeah, so leave that right there. I've got 2 weapon parts. Oh, I have a machete. Oh, which is in this box. Well, that's right. It was in my other save of this world, where I had the weapons crate next to the food crate in that other room. And oh, did that say 57 seconds? It does. Alright, I've got some more medicinal stuff. We've got blood bags, splints, paper, some weapon parts. Now what kind of weapon parts? Hunting rifle, 44 Magnum. 44 Magnum is here. That's hunting rifle. Bam. I've got some gunpowder to put into the crafting chest. And it's just about done. Okay. Right. This should be going. Get that stuff smelted down. I'll put the copper in there. Or brass, whatever the fuck it is. Eggs. Holy crap, I've only got 4 bottles of water on me. Well, that's good enough. Perfect. Oh, damn, those are already done. So put brass in there. Okay, how long will that take? 70 seconds or so. Okay. Oh yeah, that extra pistol that I picked up. The pistol that I have here is better. See, I need to grab myself another tool that I can put on my hot bar, so I'm not using... I don't have any blank spaces down there. That was where my sledgehammer was, but since it's broken, or gone, because when I used it up, I just decided I'm just going to scrap it, because I don't feel like repairing the damn thing. Even though repairing it would actually up my skill. Well, too late now. I also had crafted myself an iron fire axe, and I was using it to cut down trees, but when I realized that... Well, let's see. It's just not quite as good as using the little stone axe. Stone axe is quicker. And having to either repair or craft more fire axes would just be really draining on resources. So I'm thinking, well, I might as well. The stone is easy enough to find. The plant fiber and wood is easy enough to find. So, oh, I should probably get to doing that stuff. Let me go snag this airdrop. Ooh, oh, and there's the first buttstock I've seen so far in this game for a short-barreled shotgun. So I'm gonna have to see. I don't have the barrel for it, so I can't craft one. Don't know if I mentioned this during my last video, but I've been thinking about more things that they could add to the game. Just like quite some time ago, I did a video for GTA Online, the ideas I've had of what they could add to the game. And I've come up with quite a few. I think I did mention this in the last video. Some of the ideas I've had, they've already decided to add into the game. There's a chainsaw schematic as well as iron boots, some medical stuff. Yeah. But apparently there's a few things or a few ideas that I had that they're actually going to do. So they beat me to the punch as far as those things are. And one of those that I'm really interested in, one thing that they've been apparently working on for the Alpha 16 of the game. But one of the things they're doing that I'm really excited about is adding wolves as... They're actually adding them as enemies. You know, just more creatures, animals. And they will attack you. And that is a rechargeable battery. I don't know. I'm guessing that's for the nail gun. Pistol book. Too late on that. I already know how to make a pistol. Read that. Scrap the can. Aloe vera seeds. Grab the doorknobs. Oh, read the schematic on chainsaw. And the leg armor. That one I don't know, so that's the only one so far that I've been... Go ahead and scrap the stupid beakers because I don't have any need for them. The one campfire I have already has the maximum amount of beakers in it. I left the door open last time. Yes, I've been here a few times and looted the place. Gas pump. This place actually right here wouldn't make too bad of a base. There's actually a ladder you can use to climb up on the roof. Just take out the bottom rung. You might want to replace this fence because it's a really weak fence. So it probably wouldn't keep the zombies out very well. But in here you got some room. You have this garage area where you can put boxes to store stuff. Great, now I gotta break shit down. there's... Well, I may as well just go ahead and head back to the house. Or the thing, whatever. I'm going to... Oh, right. I had broken out this window so I could just jump in through the front. Well, that just filled up there. So let's just go ahead and get on back. Oh, there's something. It takes way too long to scrap stuff anymore. It's another thing that they changed with the update. Still ain't done yet. Apparently whatever it was I was breaking down is giving me a lot of brass, and so it's taken a long time for me to break it down for some reason. Oops. Well, that's actually exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah. The game keeps stuttering, and it's because of the render distant terrain. I meant to turn that off. There, scrap them. Yeah, you can actually make a landmine out of those candy tins, which I find is hilarious because it's a candy tin. It should not be that big, and it shouldn't be big enough to make a landmine out of, even if it's improvised. Yeah. Okay, so... Any more wood? A couple of pieces of wood. There's also some stuff that I should have put in the gardening thing down at the bottom. Plenty more brass. How about lead? I know I had some lead. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is, down on the bottom. Do that shit up. Did I pick up any fresh water? I did. As well as some other drinks. I got some of these. Antibiotics, painkillers. Okay. Shotgun. Yeah, I actually had just enough parts to make 3 of those. And so I did, because I was trying to get up my gunsmithing skill. No food items. No. Everything else is mostly just crafting. So we've got oil, gunpowder, bullet casing, scrap plastic pipes, duct tape glue. Okay, we've got some paper to stick in here. I apologize if watching me stash stuff is boring, but it's my freaking OCD. I have to put things in their proper places. It's just how I am. And I admit it's boring. We got some cloth. A couple of tokens. The rechargeable battery I should have put in one of the boxes over here in the weapons thing, because that I guess will be for... This is where I have my rocket launcher stuff. Corner. Oh, I already have a couple of those things. There's a... Yeah, nail gun frame and then a couple of batteries now. Seeds. Got the seeds. And the rotting flesh. Got some mini bike stuff. I got a couple. Okay. Just a couple more sweeps. A couple of tokens to go over here in the freaking cash register. I'm really been thinking about moving the paper into these filing cabinets. That way I can just keep them together, since they are right next to each other like that. And then a couple of arrowheads into the fletching area. Any of these then? Yes. Down here to store the stuff. We've got gas. Rotting flesh and aloe vera seeds. I may as well just go ahead and plant those right now, but oh well. Yes, I grew some more mushrooms, so that was cool. I got a couple of things of fertilizer. I should probably use that. Holy crap. Look at all the freaking colors. These ones still haven't grown up. Aloe veras are ready for... Okay, well, most of them are ready for... We got some cotton to plant, or pick. Blueberries. Holy crap, just look at all this stuff. So, even though they made the farming a little bit more difficult, it's still not hard to get yourself set up with a lot of stuff. Oh, a couple of these aren't grown. Weird. They don't, like, die off after a while, do they? Because that would suck. Absolutely suck. If you, like, have to harvest them in a certain time before they, like, go bad. Because the farm in the game, if you're familiar with the farm, I can show you here on the map. It's just, yeah, over here. This area here. If you go there, excuse me. If you went there before the update, the place is just loaded with corn. So you can pick some, turn it into seeds so you can plant more at your own base and just have a crap load of it. But if you go there now, since the update, all the corn is dead. It's all, they kind of look like these, but they're all like brownish, like this yellowish brownish at the bottom. The whole thing is like that. There's no corn on it for you to harvest. And it's just a complete waste. And you can't even get seeds by, like, hitting the plant or anything. It doesn't do anything. So, I'm just gonna mash the frickin' buttons to harvest as much of that stuff as I can. And I think it's about... like 20 something for do the whole thing. It goes in multiples of 3, so 21. We'll do the same thing with the corn. Use that little time saver. Yeah. So yeah. I got tons of food growing here. Curative items. The chrysanthemums, of course, I can use to make the red tea, which is really good for you. Goldenrod flowers can use to make goldenrod tea, which is also pretty good for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and plant some of these. Oh, you know, I've got fertilizer. I should probably use it to make things better for myself here. Now I have to frickin' wait, because I don't want to lose the thing that's in my quick slot belt thing. Ooh. As I mentioned, I think it was in the last video, I've got some more games. Ah, damn it, I fucked up. I've got some more games that I'm going to start for my channel. I want to have a good variety of different games. Hopefully, my idea is to have enough different games that I can attract plenty of people to watch the channel. Because I want to have a lot of followers and, excuse me, want to have a lot of followers because I want to entertain people. Okay, it went ahead and started doing the corn, so I was too short. Well, that works. I don't know what's with this one, why it's not growing, but I don't know why there's that green spot. I was having a weird problem with that when I was tilling, is I would do a thing and it would be a bitch about it and not have the, just make the whole thing look brown, brown dirt. I probably just need to, maybe redo it. Fix it up a little bit. I've got 4 extra. Bug it. It ain't fertilized, but it'll work. Put them over here. We'll have to see what happens with these corn stalks. And that reminds me, I should go grab the ones that are up front, because they were all fully grown and harvestable. Yeah, these ones haven't, yeah. See, I really hope they didn't make it so that you can actually waste stuff by not harvesting it quick enough. Like, if you don't harvest it, it'll, like, die. I really hope they didn't do that, because that would suck. Let's go ahead and harvest this. Just in case they did make it like that. Might as well prevent it from happening. Go ahead and harvest all of this stuff. See, this hospital here has so many advantages as far as being a base goes. You've got these already nice, pre-arranged crop plots. Now there's other stuff already planted on them. There's trees and grass growing, but you can just clear them off, cut down all the trees, use your trusty club to beat out all the grass. If I remember correctly, it takes about 60 to do these big plots. Go ahead and do that. And I've got more potatoes. I could plant more potatoes on one of these. Not sure if I mentioned it in the last video. I think I did. But I was mentioning when you till the grass, when it's like green grass, like what's over here, when you till this, you should occasionally get wheat seeds. Like in Minecraft. If you've ever done that in Minecraft, you get a garden hoe and you till the grass, you'll get wheat seeds, and you can plant those and grow wheat. And that would be cool for this game, so you could make bread, and then with potatoes and meat and other things, you could make sandwiches. That would be another food item that would fill you up a good amount. Yeah. do them too wide with the fertilizer here, and they'll both be affected by it, since the fertilizer it covers that whole. So you see that little green outline? The fertilizer will basically cover that whole thing. And that makes really good. And I think I just used about 20, 9, 10. Yeah, this thing is 10 wide and then 2 deep, so yeah. Gonna have to craft some more corn seeds. And crafting these seeds is helping my, what is it, miscellaneous crafting? Different plot. I doubt it's in the game, but one of the aspects to real farming in the real world is it's important to rotate your crops so that you're not planting the same thing in the same place, because that can actually destroy your soil, something like that. Obviously, I'm not an expert on farming, but I've read that or heard that somewhere. It's one of the reasons why a lot of farms these days are basically dead, is because with our culture and society being what it is, there's an emphasis on just making things quickly. And so farmers are basically forced to ignore that rule of farming and not rotate their crops and just make the same thing in the same place over and over again. And so they've basically killed their soil. Yeah, there's still... Nope. Okay, so... Another 9-ish. I ain't gonna make anywhere near enough potatoes, so... Oh, this ain't tilled. But this over here is tilled good. Stupid thing. How about actually place it where I asked you to? I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought I had 20 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh. I hadn't finished crafting all of them yet. Okay, now we've got the rest of the corn seeds. Let's go plant those over here. Yeah. Tell me I actually made enough. Come on, plant it down. Yes, made enough. Perfect. So apparently it's 69. Okay. I need to upgrade these wooden spikes, even though it's not gonna matter much. And I made those instead of the other spikes, because the other spikes are ridiculously costly as far as materials. 100 pieces of wood for the other spikes, whereas the ones that I actually made were only 20 apiece. So I made 100 of them. It cost me about 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 wood. And that's run out, and it's just burning through wood. Do that later. Food. I could probably make more seeds and be planting more stuff, but what else is there to do? I can continue looting houses is about all I can do for the time being. I have a crap load of skill points right now that I haven't been spending because I'm still trying to may as well fucking forget it. Running uses less stamina, or I can get this where the stamina comes back faster. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before I can unlock the stupid cement mixer. Fuck, I could have done it right now. Shit. The chemistry station is the reason why I was trying to up my science, because I need a science of 15 before I can get that. And the reason I wanted the chemistry station was because using the chemistry station, you can make fertilizer a lot faster. So that's good. Instead of doing it in the campfire and it takes 20 fucking minutes a piece. Like, seriously. Some more white shorts and a green baseball cap. I don't really like any of those stupid clothes. Purse. Antibiotics and, what was that, tuna? Nitrate powder, that's cool. Can use that for my fertilizer. Bottles, always good. Some coal, that's good. Okay, that was only in there, okay. Found some coal, that's good because I can use that for my fire. Either my forge or my campfire. Bookcase, give me the buck. They're just gonna keep dicking me around with this mini bikes book. Another short stock for a short shotgun. Right here. Break down the cans. The cooking pot. You can actually make landmines out of cooking pots too. Oh, cat food. The lady had cat food in her purse. Don't know if you can hear that. I believe my cat is coughing up a hairball. Was that another pair of black cowboy boots? They better quality. It'd be nice if you could actually craft these clothing items yourself. Cowboy boots, shorts, T-shirts, sweatshirts, all that kind of stuff. That's actually one of the ideas I had for this game, being able to craft all the different types of clothes, complete with different colors. Oh, here we go. More air conditioning units. That is another pair of boots, and they actually are better quality. Although, once I repair them, they probably won't be. Got a TV here, I can break that down. Press boy cap, aviator goggles, another red bandana, which is still not better. Oh, oh, seriously? You only break it down one time? Mentioning earlier the advantages of the hospital that I'm based up at, and it does have some advantages, that's for damn sure. Those crop plots, that's definitely an advantage. There's also a fountain. Goes back in there. Get the lead, dum-dum. There's also a fountain in the one courtyard area, and you can use that to fill up your water bottles. And since the update, the water doesn't drain like it used to. So you can basically do that infinitely, which is very helpful. Okay. Get me wood. Looks like no, but we did get some cloth. And some arrowheads. Any feathers? No feathers. There's also some planting stuff I should have left in the box downstairs, but oh well. Bunch of craftable stuff. Make some more bottled water. Make coffee that I don't really want to do. More iron. Oh, and lead. Medical items. We got some painkillers, antibiotics, splints, bandages. We got a few bottles of water here. More craftable stuff. Pipes. Parts. Plastics. another short stock for a shoddy. Oh, there's some food. Bunch of plantable stuff. Oh, the boots I should have put in the other thing. Hunting rifle parts. And some paper. That was full on water bottles. Grab the leather. And let's repair these boots. 206. 2318. Oh, they're, for fuck's sake, they're the same. It's just they have more durability. Well, if that's the case... Oops. There, we got some more water. And the rest is just plantable gardening stuff. Fine for now. The only bad thing about broadcasting like this is I can't see the time that I've gone. So I usually like to wrap things up within an hour. Oh, yes, I opened up this area down here. I broke all of the glass bits and the wooden bits and all that. Filled in this hole here and that one there, mainly just because I was putting the spike traps in front of them and I didn't want to have to jump over them to fill in the hole later. So I filled in the hole first, and then did that. Okay. Yeah. I still have a lot to do with this place to get her up to being a really good base. But I've got crops planted, I got plenty of food right now, and basically infinite supply of water, which is definitely nice. Here's my fountain. The only thing I wish that was better about this fountain was I wish the water would actually shoot up. Like, because this metal thing, or whatever it is that's on the top there, seems like it would be the water shooter. But it actually looks crooked, so... I don't know. Is there a way to repair that? That can be upgraded with cement, but that can't be upgraded. Weird. Oh yes, there's this tiny little tree here that I've been wondering about. Opened up this. I should probably close that. Oh. Oh, I only needed 4. Probably going to seal up all of these windows too, because the thing about this kind of glass, even though it does let in some light, it doesn't let in very much. and you can't really see through it all that well. There's lights overhead, yeah. Can't see through that for shit. Turn on the light and I can only just barely see through it. It's like the windows are tinted. So, yeah. Opened it up down here. This doorway had some shit. Oh, opened up these windows. I was going to fill them in with iron bars so I can shoot out of them, but I'm not super sure about that. Might be a better idea to just close up all the windows on the bottom floor. Of course, I could just leave the windows open, actually. That way the zombies can get in. And the reason why I want them to get in is just so they don't attack anything. If there's stuff in their way, they'll attack it and destroy it. So if you just leave things open, they'll just come in and wander around. Oh yes, I put up a support pillar for the floor up there. See, I filled that in on the top floor. Didn't bother doing it for the other two floors because I don't really care about them. Still debating on how I'm going to do this time. Oh. I have... Oh. There went all that wood. Plant a nice maple seed over here. That's good. Yeah, maybe I will just leave those, plug those windows up. Yeah. Don't know what's up with those corn stalks, if those are going to grow or not. Anyways, I don't know how long I've been going, but I feel like now's probably a pretty good time to stop. I will have to turn on the fog so the damn game doesn't stutter as much. Hopefully that'll fix that. And I'm going to... I will continue playing, obviously, during my spare time. Excuse me. This game right now is actually, like, damn near the only game that I play normally. So, yeah. Oh yeah, still have my torch in the sink. Nothing else to store. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and continue looting those houses to see if I can find that book. The Mini Bikes for Dumb Shits book. So I can get the damn mini bike. Because once I get a mini bike, I can travel around. And I think I mentioned it in the last video. Found that running animals over with the mini bike is actually a pretty effective way of killing them and hunting them. It's a lot easier than actually trying to, you know, shoot them with a bow or a gun, especially considering a lot of the guns that I have are weak because they're lower level. I gotta work on my gunsmithing skills. But yeah, I'm going to continue looting to find those, to see if I can find that damn book. As well as anything else, any other schematics I might be able to find that I haven't already unlocked. Yes. But that's going to do it for this episode of 7 Days to Die. So, it was pretty boring. Yeah, I know, it's kind of boring without the zombies on, but like I said, that's the way I play. I want to build my base up, build my defenses up, get some weapons and ammo, because I'm by myself here. So when Horde Night comes, there's going to be a lot of zombies, and it's going to be a pain in the ass for me to try and kill them by myself. So I'm going to be putting up more defenses, more spike traps. See, I was going to put spike traps all the way around the perimeter of the hospital property. I was going to put them out on the sidewalk, but for some reason there's a gap. You can't put them on the sidewalk. So it would either be in front of the sidewalk in the street, and it would be flat with the pavement, or have them hover above the sidewalk, or put them up. There's a little bit of a uprising, and then put them in the dirt. But that's where I wanted to put my wall. Then again, I could have the wall a block in. That would actually work better. Yeah. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah. But yeah. Like I said, I'm going to continue looting. Find that damn book finally. And I will continue doing other things, growing up my food and other resources, materials. I have a bunch of tree seeds that I need to plant so I can get more wood. I've actually got a decent amount right now, but you actually blow through wood really quickly when you're upgrading stuff, especially when you're upgrading everything like this. I blew through 3, 4, 5,000 wood upgrading all these walls and the floors, sealing up these windows. All these are sealed up, and these ones in here are sealed up. The ones in my gun parts room are sealed up. The ones in the room with the cash register, all of this stuff. That was a funny story. You remember how this was nothing but the little glass panes with the wooden frames and other little wooden pieces. I'm figuring, okay, this game conforms to gravity, right? So I chopped all the bits around the edges, thinking that the center bits would all just collapse. That did not happen. And the real pain in the ass was I'm chopping these bits out and I'm getting nothing for it. No broken glass, no wood. So I'm like, I figured I would just do around the edges and just have the center bits collapse. The center bits didn't collapse. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is supposed to conform to gravity, and it ain't conforming to gravity. So, yeah. I ended up having to take most of them little pieces out myself, wasting frickin' axes. But anyways, I think I'm going to make some iron bars to put in those windows. Yeah. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of 7 Days to Die. Thank you for watching. Join us next time for more. And we will see you next time for that. So thank you. We will be seeing you later. Good night.